Good morning from day 4 and from here in Anstruther. We stayed at the Murray Library Hostel last night. It was super comfortable, so we're a lot more energised this morning. We had nice views out over the beach and the harbour last night. It was absolutely perfect. Today we've got the luxury first off to get the bus back to Crail where we finished last night, and then we're walking around the coast towards St Andrews and on to Guardbridge, and that's where we left the van on Friday, so we'll be sleeping in the van tonight. But we've got another 20 miles to go today, so let's get going.
While you were doing your intro, I bought you a gift. You like it?
It's horrible. I love it. Hey, remember, this isn't cheating. We're just going back to where we finished last night. And oh man, see that walk from Anstruther to Crail? That is the hardest thing I've ever done. I don't know how they drive big buses here. The streets are so narrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh, stop. Now we are going that way, but we need to go back a wee bit because we finished over here. So we've got to go back to... There we go, there's our start point. And walk. Day 4. The route through Crail has kind of bypassed the harbour. It looks a lovely little harbour, but no chance are we going down there. We're just sticking to the route.
No detours today.
We're walking through another one of these big holiday parks. Some of these statics are bigger than the average flat in Edinburgh. And these sea views right over the Isle of May, absolutely beautiful. As we round the headland at Kilminning, it feels like Fife has changed. All those cute little fishing villages, they're in the past now. And we just got this rugged coastline that will take us all the way to St Andrews. And it's going to be peppered with golf courses. Too small for me to get in. I can't bend my knees that far at the moment. These links golf courses go right down to the edge of the sea, so you've got to walk along the beach at this section to avoid the golf course and balls whizzing over your head. Blisters, eh? You poor thing. I'm not 100% sure we can get round here. Oh no. We've got ourselves to a wee section of the coastline just before King's Barns, but this is why you should check the tide times, unlike us, of course. I just came back to have a look if there's a way around the top, but it's a really uneven scramble. I'm not sure if we're in the condition to do that. It might be better just to show a bit of patience and wait maybe 20 minutes and see if that tide goes out. Oh, it's getting close.
Is this okay or not?
This is really slippy. You've done pretty well so far. Your feet are dry. Hey, hey, hey. I made it. Well done.
Cheers.
We made our bridge and got round the first corner, but the second corner you still can't get past. So we're just scrambling up this hill and we'll try and walk along the farmer's field. Adventure. Right, you gonna let us past? Field, I think. Hello. We're passing the extremely posh golf courses now. You can tell just by looking at them how expensive they are.
Thank you very much.
We're almost at the Kingsbarns car park, and that means the Toasty Shack. But will it be open? Our favourite restaurant in the world is closed. Oh well. Maybe tomorrow. Because we might park down here tonight actually. Lovely quiet place to park. And this is where we say goodbye as well. Alright baby, see you in St Andrews. Bye.
Bye.
The actual official path for this section is just up behind me on the left, but it's totally overgrown at the moment, so it's a real battle to get through it. And it was quite sore on the legs when you're wearing shorts. So I've just come down to the beach. This is lovely. This section so far from Kingsbarns towards St Andrews is the toughest yet, certainly by the quality of the path. So it's quite slow going here. This little road here will take me up to Boar Hills, and that will mark 75 miles. I can't quite believe that. Ooh. And then I'll only have about 3 miles into St Andrews and another 4 or 5 miles on to where the van is. Keep pushing. The route took us up past the farm, but that's us heading back down now between the fields to where we want to be, on the coast. And if I am where I think I am, this is called Buddo Rock. How cool is that? I love the swirly shapes. What a fantastic lump of rock, eh? Oh, no way, there's steps up inside. I don't know that I can get any further than this without getting stuck. Nah, that's me. This could end up with that movie 127 Hours, couldn't it? I've said it before and I'll say it again, this trail is full of surprises. I can see St Andrews now, but it's a very distant sight. And I can also see into the future, Tentsmuir Forest, and that'll be tomorrow. Oh guys, we're getting there, slowly. This is a gorgeous, lush part of the trail now, but with all these steps, it's absolutely brutal. If you live in St Andrews, this is the place to come training, folks. I'm really struggling now, guys. Oh, I'm out in this trail. I've just come up a massive hill. I'm really thirsty. I've run out of water. And we've reached a golf course, and off in the distance I can see the clubhouse. And there's people on the balcony just sitting drinking. How different our lives are right now. Here's another bit where it's saying when the tide's high, you can't get through. Thankfully this time I'm passing at low tide, but that's pure luck, not by design. Okay. Not sure I can do this one-handed with a GoPro. Just about, Steve. This is the first wee section where I'm regretting wearing trainers and not bringing my good boots. Can you see St Andrews yet? Oh, great push, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Keep it going.
At least it's not too warm.
Yeah, true. That's me hobbling into St Andrews just past the East Sands. And I've just passed the point not far back there where I've done the equivalent of 3 marathons in 4 days. So I'm really proud of that. But it's still another 5 miles to go at the van tonight. And it's after 6 already. Whew. Right, where are you? She can't be too far away now. Oh, I think I can see the pink jacket. Excuse me?
Hi.
That was an all too short meet up as Alicia waits for her bus and I walk on for the last 4 miles of the day. But she got me treats for the final push. As I leave St Andrews, I've got the famous Old Course Hotel in front of me. In fact, that's the Old Course to my right hand side. And you can see the stands set up for the 150th Open Championship. And that'll be taking place there next month, I think. They've certainly got the stands up in plenty of time. This is not too bad an end to the night. I thought I would have been on the main road between St Andrews and Leuchars, which can get quite busy. I was worried about whether there'd be a pavement. I'd just be walking along the side of the road. But that's up there and I'm down here, so I'm quite happy about that. And it's the first night that it hasn't rained on me yet. Hold on, I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but I swear I can see that pink jacket again. What are you doing here? Hey, you're walking well. So you're glad you're trying out your boots? Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Tomorrow is on.
Maybe I can walk 20 miles tomorrow.
Is it 20 tomorrow again? Oh man. Good morning from day 5 as we take this path out of Guard Bridge towards Leuchars and then on to Tentsmuir Forest, and that'll take us round the last big corner as we head up towards Dundee. We stayed in the van last night, we headed down to Kingsbarns and just parked up at the beach. I was going to record a bit of that, but we were just too tired. We fell asleep straight away and we're starting a wee bit later this morning, so we need to get a wee bit of a push on. We're both feeling a bit tired and sore today. And being day 5, there's just that time that comes when you want to just get it done. But at least today should be quite nice scenery. We're going up through Tentsmuir Forest, and that's right down by the beach. And it'll give us that big final turn into Dundee, and that'll be a nice bit of motivation to keep going. Yes.
Hi.
We're just passing the old RAF Leuchars, although there's not many planes there these days. I don't think it's an RAF base anymore. It's certainly still Ministry of Defence, the fences are still up, but I think it's Army these days. There used to be an amazing air show there, and it was really nice when it was RAF as well, because you would see the Typhoons flying low and fast over this area. At least I think they were Typhoons, correct me if I'm wrong. I wish I could record at the main entrance, there's lots of tanks and planes sitting there, very cool. Coastal paths really play with your head sometimes, especially when you see a more direct route to your destination, but we've got to go all the way around. That's what it's all about though.
We're on the map number 7.
Woo!
87 miles. That's only 30 to go.
Sorry, we'll have to quit. There's a tree in the path. There's no way past. Hey! Low on energy, low on motivation. I need a wee man to be walking up here with an ice cream truck, you know. Oh, Tentsmuir's got a car park. Does that mean it's got like a food van? Well, that was a mighty long road to nowhere. Oh well, to the Tentsmuir car park, but not much else. Oh, there's a food van. There is. Yes!
Oh my god, I can't believe it!
We are so hungry, we haven't had breakfast yet. This is so exciting for us. Enjoy. S'mores crepes and foot bandages.
That's our life.
Who would have thought it? The hardest thing to do when you're out walking is to stop for a break. Because when you start again, I'm limping so bad. I know I'm not doing myself any good here, but it's day 5. We finish tomorrow. Just got to see this through now. We met some folks at the crepe place there. They were here for the St Andrews graduations. And they're staying here for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
We couldn't afford to stay in St Andrews for one night. That tells a story. Can I just say, I'm bored of Tentsmuir Forest.
I'm not. I think it's great.
It just goes on forever.
I know, but it's so nice. It's so much nicer than walking in the street.
Nothing against forests, but that was just a long, long trail today. Leaving the forest means that we have made progress, and that's what it's all about now.
It's not about views anymore, it's about the progress.
It's true. The tides come right in to welcome us to Tayport, folks. That's the Tay, right there. And across the way, that's Broughty Ferry. So Dundee is not too much further along on the other side, and that's a good thought. If I had the energy to take off my shoes, I'd go for a nice River Tay foot spa. I am so jealous. It looks like someone in Tayport's got a Nordhaven. My perfect boat right there.
The old lighthouse is very cute.
I wish we could take you down just those little steps and take a look at these things a bit closer, but we are not deviating from the path now. If you knew how we feel right now, we've got about 4.5 or 5 miles to go to the end of today, and that just feels like forever. So we can't do any more. Okay, so as you approach the Tay Bridge, the route takes you up the hill, up to absolutely nothing, and then back down the hill again. Oh, that's so annoying when you feel this tired. Why did it do that to us? Oh. Remember halfway through day 1 when we're passing under the Forth bridges? Well, here we are now under the Tay bridges. Tell you what, the south side of the Tay, it's a wee bit posh, isn't it? Look at this! I want to live in a yellow castle.
Here we are. Vormeet.
Vormeet. And this is about as far as we are going today. We'll walk probably to the far side of town, lock in that location, and that's where we'll start from tomorrow for the final push. So all we've got to do now is get a bus back to Dundee, and we're in a hotel tonight. Yes!
Yes.
That's all we need today, more walking.
Yeah, we should probably ask for the room the closest to the lift.
We've made it to the last day, and although we're really excited about it, we've got to remember we've still got 15 miles to walk today. So what we've done is we took full advantage of the hotel. We had a long lie-in, we've had breakfast, a checkout that's quite late, and we're just waiting for the bus now to take us back to where we got to last night in Vormit. Vormit. And then we've got 15 miles to the finish in Newborough. Here we go, guys. Not the best start, our bus hasn't showed up, and it's an hourly service as well, so we could be here a while. It's a big day, isn't it?
It's a big day, but it's only one page.
The bus didn't show up, so we had to get a taxi. Can't believe how far we had to come along this road. We walked all that last night, I hadn't even realised. Yeah. But that's us back on track. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right folks, day 6, here we go, and we're starting under a big dark cloud. Let's see if there's any rain in that cloud. Look at the silvery Tay, it's like a mill pond today. Oh, and there's a train coming. It's so beautiful here in Wormit Bay. We've just left the little town behind, and we're heading into, who knows?
Forest.
Not forest, don't say forest.
Yeah, we'll be walking through the woodland.
Oh no. Oh look, this commemorates the Tay rail bridge disaster. And there it is, when it fell on that stormy night, and there's the train and the Tay and the rescue boats. On the day, a storm had been raging on Tayside for several hours. At about 7:15 in the evening, a passenger train of the North British Railway line travelling from Burntisland to Dundee was crossing the newly built and much acclaimed Tay rail bridge. Suddenly, the 13 central spans of the bridge, known popularly as the high girders, started to come apart. They tumbled into the Tay, carrying the train and all on board with them. There were no survivors.
Lots of very young people, like
Yeah.
20 years old, 20 something, you know?
It's just amazing how revived your body is after a good night and a comfortable bed. Some people might say, why didn't you camp on this one? Well, we only had 5.5 days, we had to go light. There's absolutely no way we could have done this with our camping gear as well on our backs. And also, I don't think we would have had enough recovery from camping outside, uncomfortable in the tent. If you've got more time, it might be the way for you to go, but for us, it was hotels all the way.
You had to charge your batteries, like you couldn't record a video without charging your batteries.
That's such a good point, yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hungry boys.
Yay. Oh, they know.
We cause chaos everywhere we go.
It's just that we act. Oh. Looks like a jungle. I didn't even know there are forests like that next to Dundee.
Dundee's a jungle. Of course, we don't know what's in front of us yet today, but so far these paths are fast and flat and we're making good progress. But the map does say to take special care to not get lost inside this forest because there's lots of little tracks. So keep a close eye on all the signs. You see all the monkeys and the parrots? I swear I put my foot in it every time. As soon as I say the path is flat and fast, it becomes a lot more challenging. It'd be so easy just to stumble and fall down there if it was a bit wetter. We're on this brutal uphill track now away from the coast. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I think that was the worst ascent of the whole trail so far. And it's brought us out on this quiet rural road that we just need to walk along for the next 3 miles or so. But that pretty much means we're almost in single figures. We're about 10 miles from the finish line. Beautiful little village of Brunton down there. But the map doesn't mention it having a shop, and that's the only thing that would have pulled us down the hill. If you are doing this path south to north, just bear in mind that on this last day there's a real sting in the tail. A lot of inclines, and it's very, very tiring. I don't know though, although we're doing the full route, and I'm glad we are, I kind of feel like the Fife Coastal Path should just be bridge to bridge, like Forth Bridges to Tay Bridges.
I mean, that's not coast anymore.
I know, that's it. We're right in like rural farm landscape. There's nothing coast path about this. And I can understand why they've kind of linked it all together, but I think it'd be much better just rebranded like bridge to bridge.
Yeah.
The hood's up now just because of the flies. They're worse than rain. Hey, it's called Lindor Forest. You know what that makes me think of? This sign here, folks, marks 5 miles to go. And see the white chocolate and macadamia Cliff Bars? They taste like whiskey. In a good way. At last we can see the finish line. Newborough. Out of the words Fife Coastal Path, that section there, the only word that's true is Fife. The path's now taking us off on this crazy little mystery tour to get into Newborough. It's like one of those nightmares when you see your destination off in the distance, but no matter how much you walk towards it, you never get there. Right, we'll put all that negativity behind us and we'll bask in the euphoria of the finish line, if we can find the finish line. We've actually walked right through the town of Newborough. We thought they might have put the finishing arch right in the centre of town to celebrate it or something like that, but we've walked through and we still haven't found it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it! Oh,
yes!
Can't walk. You walked 116 miles in 6 days.
They should give you a free beer or something.
I walked 80 miles.
Well
but
done.
I will walk the bits I missed later.
Yes.
Yes.
Here it is, folks. I think we need a wee selfie here now, don't we? And as quick as we finish, we've got 10 minutes to the bus and it's an 8-minute walk. So, thanks for coming along with us on that epic trail, and we'll see you around sometime.
Yay!
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday